How you been liking challenges, man? You like it?
I don't know, man. It's fucking hard.
Yeah, 100% it's hard. That shit,
like
it's a pit, bro. It's a pit down there, dude.
I played Challenger scrims for a week, and then I played some 8s the other night, and it just, the 8s, like the pro 8s felt easier than anything I've been playing. Like, everyone was at where they're supposed to be, at the timings they're supposed to be, like they're like rotating at the right time, they're, you know, cutting off at the right time, and then in Challengers, shit's just chaos, bro. I'm just spinning in circles shooting my gun.
Yeah. No, 100%. You still beaming though. You still doing your thing, bro. I tuned in yesterday, Clay, for like 2 or 3 minutes, and you popped like that 7-piece on Berlin that you posted, and I just started laughing. I was like, dude, what the fuck is he playing, dude? I said, get Clay out of Challengers, dude. Get him out of here, dude.
I honestly have a newfound like respect for the Challengers players, dude. What they have to deal with, like even like these like cups and stuff, and like some people play like daily GB points every day and stuff.
Yeah,
bro.
Like
the format down here needs insanely revamped. Like it needs to be revamped from top to bottom. I can't believe it's kind of like in the state it's in.
Yeah. No, 100%. Dude, I was in Challenges for a little bit with the Stallions, and it was a fucking headache, bro. It was a headache. Constant team changes, constant drama, like fucking all kinds of shit. I was like, dude, what? I gotta get out of here, man. It's a fucking shit show down here.
Every scrim we play, somebody on the other team shoots my body too.
Really? Everybody's lighting you up and shit?
Every single one, dude. Every single one.
They're all looking for that attention, man. They're all looking for it and shit. Hey, it's respectable though. It's respectable, Clay, to shoot your body. It's respectable.
I'm not hating on it.
It's respectable. It's respectable for sure.
It's funny, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
And you got some of the kids down here who just give me way too much respect, dude. Let me do whatever I want on the map. Like,
yeah, they scared.
I literally feel like I can just hold W at them and fucking kill them.
Yeah. No, 100%, bro.
Hey, wake up.
It's crazy because then like obviously there's still probably like a dozen pros that are in Challengers right now. What up,
Can we join the pro team speak? Because I'm like chilling with Fire and he's watching matches with me. Bro.
No, but what I was saying is there's like a dozen players in Challengers that are like pro level players, and so like you're playing like a team where there's maybe one or none on it, and then you play a team like Assault's team, right? Where like Assault's a fucking pro, dude. And just the difference in like the gunfights we get in like is fucking wild, because like not saying specifically his team, but a team like that, it's like 3 out of 4 of the players I can just do whatever the fuck I want to, but then the 1 or 2 actual pros on the team are like, you know, you got to actually play against.
You realize it too when you're playing them. You feel it. Like you feel it.
Like it's like, I can't just run in the front door.
Are you going through the Challenger fucking blender,
He's going through the Challenger pit, bro.
I got reverse swept today, hey.
Oh, that's not good. I was telling my stream. Because my stream came in after your raid and said he's going through. He lost full, and I'm like, yeah, Challengers will do that to you.
I didn't lose full.
Who'd you play against?
Toronto Academy.
Oh yeah, those guys are not fun to play against.
We beat them on their host first 2 maps and then lost the last 3 on our hosts.
Really? Wow.
I was about to be like, map 5, yo, switch back to theirs, dude. Let them have it, dude.
It really be like that in Challengers sometimes, dude. You're just like, it's some of the shit that happens just doesn't make any sense.
The only thing is, Challenger Search is 10 times as good as Pro Search, straight up. Like, how people play Search in Challengers is, like, insanely better than Pro Search. Like,
yeah, it almost makes you think they're hacking.
So much better than Pro Search, bro. It's actually wild, just, like, the mid-round play calls and, like, the creddy setups they have and shit. Like, everyone's fucking prepped for Search, dude.
Oh, yeah, I've been said that. So, I mean, like, you look at the Pro-Am, and the AM teams are winning a lot of S&D. But that's how it's always been. They just get more reps. They get more tournament reps in Search.
Like the amount of actual tournament style reps that Challengers gets compared to the CDL.
Insane,
bro,
insane.
I played a total of 8 CDL matches and then got dropped. 8. You used to play that in one fucking tournament.
Dude, bro, isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
I was just about to say I feel bad that you guys have to sit and analyze all these matches.
It's impossible. It is impossible, bro.
So this game, you take everything you know about COD and do the opposite.
Thank you, Clay.
I mean, no, it's MW.
Thank you, Clay.
Like, it is not fucking MW.
Flip it and put it on Reddit.
Not to the same degree, but it is.
Not MW. Dude, I'm not gonna talk about the game too much, but dude, people are just playing. Like
100%,
set plays and tendencies, and like, hey, make sure somebody goes the long route. Like that shit, sure, yeah, that's always gonna be in COD. But when you're just like, dude, you just gotta hit nades and hit shots, get good timing. Every gunfight, like, dude, if you watch subs like fighting in Bottom Grandma and Bocage, it's literally like, who gets the coin flip on the slide? Like, who's getting it?
Yeah, that's different.
And it's just like, dude, if you want to look at the spawns, go look at that Berlin control, bro. That's a prime example of like, yeah, you really got to read that one, bro.
Yeah, 100%. And bro, listen, I sit here and take notes, and it's so hard to like actually find things that pros are setting up, because it is a lot of just like playing, like you said.
No,
you know,
it's almost all reacting. Like almost all of it is reacting. And
100%.
I honestly think, like, when it comes to Vanguard, dude, like, yeah, there's some gunny involved, and yeah, like, you know, your movement has to be good, and yeah, teams are consistently good, and it's like, but in reality, if you look at how the game is fucking played, it's so corny, dude. It's beyond corny. Like the maps, the fucking maps, dude. Like, I don't think a single one of these maps would have made it through into a rotation. Not one of them into a single rotation in a COD ever.
And think about it this way: we're talking about Berlin control like it's a fucking savior. The map's it's not good, bro. People are spawning on top of each other. You can't even defend the 8-point on defense. People spawn right there.
It's just the fairest map. That's the only reason why it's played.
You know what really sucks though is that, like, as a team, right? So like that LAG, that Berlin control, that, you know, the spawn everyone's talking about, where I think somebody spawned in front of Scump, and then like somebody spawned in the middle behind Beast S&D or whatever. It's like, you as a team go over these, like, for weeks, go over like a hold on, like, if we lose the point we don't want to lose and we have to hold the up one, here's like a 4-man setup that we cover every lane, we keep them spawning back trains. Like, you go over this and you practice it, and you don't get a lot of time. Like, sometimes in scrims you don't get very often times to practice it, but you spend all this time doing it. You're in a match, you're in the setup, and then somebody just spawns in the middle of your setup and shoots you in the back.
It's insane,
you know?
dude.
It's so demoralizing as a team. It's like, okay, well, all that prep we did and all that work we did is literally didn't mean anything because they just spawned in between us.
Yeah. Yep. No, it's very, very frustrating. It is
demoralizing.
Bro, it's demoralizing for the players. It's even demoralizing for the viewers when we're watching it, and it's super demoralizing for people like me, Chris, and Pat, who are trying to break shit down. And it's, bro, you can't break stuff down like that. The game is legit broken. Like, it doesn't make sense half the time.
You shit on him.
Right, exactly. Like Clay, how do you analyze Bocage hardpoint? How do you analyze that? What do you can go back and maybe find a few routes that people were taking or a few game-changing plays, but, like, bro, when it comes to, like, breaking hills, bro, teams aren't setting up breaks half the time. They're just running.
It's like you can critique their nades. Like, that's the one part.
Critique nades and
like,
shit.
bro, people gotta hit their nades, and then the fill order has to be correct. Like, when you're first off spawn, where you're going. If you're second, where you're going. Third,
and
fourth,
then not
where
even like
going.
you don't even like critique your. You don't even critique setups. You don't even critique setups. It's like you just more so like critique, like, if a guy's just doing something unnecessary, like covering an area that is just doesn't need to be covered, like in a setup, for example.
You can switch
but besides
lanes.
that, there's just no point.
Yo, safety go. Pat's not breaking down or analyzing anything because he doesn't like the game. He probably looks at this game and he just thinks it's a joke. That's why. But don't take away the fact that me and Chris, we and you were breaking down hella shit yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
And Pat brings other things to the show, man.
I'm gonna do even more of that today, bro. Like the Paris match was actually, I from a competitor standpoint, like, you ever get in those, like, when you're competing, you ever get in those, like, points in a match where you just see nothing, right? And like, you know, like, I shouldn't be here. Like,
bro, you know what game was easy to analyze?
There was none of that, like, in that match.
Cold War. Cold War was actually a really good, fundamentally sound competitive COD. Like, watching it made sense. The spawns made sense. It was actually a pretty good game. It wasn't bad. I don't know if you agree with me, Clay. But,
no, of course. Yeah, 100%.
I'm not gonna say it was the best COD, but it was definitely a pretty good, fundamentally sound game.
What did you say? What game?
Cold War was
Cold War? I thought it was a pretty good game. I thought it was a pretty good fundamentally sound game.
I played that game even in challengers where there's fucking massive bullshit, and I never felt like I lost a map because of something that I had no control over.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say it's a bad game, but I wouldn't say it was like a great game.
I agree.
It's like a little above average COD, and especially because of Express and Raid and Standoff. You know,
that helped. They brought in the old maps and stuff, and you know.
Come on, we were playing. What was that snow map at the beginning, dude?
That was the one I retired on.
Crossroads, yeah.
That was the one I retired on, Clay.
Why?
Dude, I just remember getting shit on. I said, "This map sucks. I'm losing full. My thumb don't work." Clay's yelling, "I'm out. I'm done. I'm hanging it up." I'm hanging it up. It's over with.
I still remember I was playing S&D.
I'll never forget that map.
Of the game.
The thing about Vanguard, though, is it is a fun game to play. Like, when you're frying and you're sliding around and you're just fucking spawn trapping them and shit and just, like, getting timings, like, it's actually fun.
See, Doug
like,
said the same thing.
You YY your MP40 out with an auto, catch someone slipping, pop a
bro,
3,
bro,
do a little 180.
Yeah, 100%. Like, and don't get me wrong, Vanguard, bro, Vanguard gets fun to watch sometimes, 100%. Like, when you, in terms of, like, forget all the analyzing competitive aspect of it. I mean, COD is just COD, man. Like, it's gonna have good moments and fun moments, and there's gonna be good games, you know. Like there will always be good matches and exciting matches.
There's always good control. Like when you get in those scenarios, control can be fun to watch, but most of the time it's just AIDS.
Yeah.
There is the reverse side too, when you're the one getting spawn trapped and they're just in your cheeks, and then you flip it 10 seconds left of in new, and then they just chain it, and then it feels like it's impossible to play.
Bro, that reminds me of when we were talking about how, like, you know, we said we said this on the reverse sweep. We said FaZe has a mental block against Optic. I don't necessarily think it's like FaZe having a mental block versus Optic. I think it's FaZe just having a mental block when they start to get put in the blender by a team that's equally as talented as them. They start like losing full because of the game, like, and like it just like gets in their heads. Because I
think so. You think that's a problem with FaZe right now?
I think it's a problem more so with the game. Like, I talked to a couple people on that team,
I mean,
and they literally just tell me how this game is fucking trash, like bullshit, like it's miserable. That. No, but like they'll say it's miserable, like depressing, like it's just not like, bro.
Oh, they're super mega losing full like that.
So somebody's definitely has lost complete full.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm not saying that for no reason.
They've been vocal about it on Twitter. Since
they have been vocal. They have been vocal about it.
As you saw Tyler Abizi complain about a COD, I knew in their own heads that they were gonna like have issues in this game. Like, they're still so fucking good, and they're like one of the smartest and one of the best teams in the game, and have been since they formed. But as soon as I saw them bitching about the game, like, it's really, really, really hard to enjoy practice each and every day when all you do is bitch about the game, you know?
Yeah. It's hard, like, bro. It's hard. It's just a mental fucking hump, bro. Like, I mean, I didn't do this, bro. People.
And that's not just for FaZe, Chad. That's for every team. That's for everybody. I mean, but Haggie's giving an example.
Yeah, for other people, it's hard. It's different. Like, for other people, sometimes people have an easier time getting over it. Like, for me, for example, bro, like, people always knew me as like a super like big grinder, like, right, if in any of the CODs. If I quit, you know, a COD is fucking bad. Like that's how I felt about it. I was like, I cannot play this. It's not good for my mental health. I don't care. I'm quitting. And you gotta think I'm not the only one that feels that way to a degree. Some people it's different, but it's hard to be good at something, at least, or not good at something, but play to your full potential in something you genuinely don't enjoy doing.
Yeah, this guy said, don't put your head down and work. That's what everybody is doing. It's what everybody's doing. I mean, people might bitch from time to time, but everybody's got their head down. Everybody's working every day. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, everyone's still trying.
Everybody's still trying, bro. And somebody said that's because Abizi's not good at this game, which is complete cap.
Hate all those counter arguments. Like, well, there's some teams that are consistently good, so like there is a way to play correct. It's just like, dude, I hate all the counter arguments. Like, we are not allowed to have any opinion other than a good opinion on the game. And if we had a bad one, then it's our fault that we can't handle it. You know?
Yeah. And bro, every team's losing full. Somebody said Optic loves Vanguard. I mean, dude, I doubt Optic loves it. They might have fun playing it because they're talented and they can run around and shit on everybody.
Exactly.
But
Scum literally cooked the game with Slasher when the spawn happened.
Scum spawned in front of somebody, cat.
He fucking doesn't like the shit too, but he's good at it.
He literally spawned in front of somebody in fire.
Scump and Dachi hate it. Yeah, of course, and Ender love it, bro. They're just fucking
godlike. They're just godlike.
Dude, they love anything they could shit on people in, dude.
Yeah. No,
bro, when you've been doing this shit for as long as people like Scump, myself, all these people, like, you just bear with it, bro. Like, it's not that it's like, oh, it's just something you fucking love. Like, no, you enjoy the competitive atmosphere.
Is this the CDL stream, by the way? Are they showing MC or am I on something else?
Yeah. They're showing something.
Come on, bro. What is this? The call out videos. Bro, this is something you do in like the first month of the game. This is like a segment you do when the game when you first start the league and it just comes out. Then you do these videos with like call outs and stuff.
Yeah, bro.
Good. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was like when I took like a couple weeks off after I got like when I initially got benched, I played even more, expecting to hopefully get the spot back and then get back in the league somehow. But then after it became apparent that they weren't putting me back on and stuff, I took a couple weeks off. And then when I started playing like a week and a half ago, it was so much more fun than originally. Like, I don't know if
little
it was
mental break,
or,
maybe.
Yeah, just a little reset or whatever. But like, I'm actually having so much fucking fun playing COD. Like,
That's a good thing. That's good.
the last week or two of the New York team, dude, I was fucking miserable. Like, I was trying so hard and like having fun playing COD, but as soon as the scrims would load, the vibe just went to shit. You know, it was just like everyone just. Like, you know when a team's dead?
Yeah,
like how
of course I know when a
team's
dead.
Communicate with each other, like making fun of each other.
That's
kind
how
of,
Paris
for, like,
sounds like.
Plays. But like they're like little like jabs at each other all the time. And it's just like, dude, this is just, I need a new environment, bro.
Yeah,
so,
no, 100%, man. It gets to a point where everybody's kind of just like, nobody wants to lose their spot. And nobody wants to be wrong, and nobody wants to make mistakes. So everybody just starts calling out every little thing, and just calling people out for every little fucking thing. Nitpicking, you know, becomes like a serious fucking problem, bro. That was a huge problem with the first New York team, the me, Lamar, Donnie, Dylan, and Trey. Bro, the nitpicking, it was crazy. It was like, dude, like we're not gonna.
Nobody can play perfect.
Yeah, it's not. Bro, we were nitpicking 2 days into the game. You know, I was like, dude, like I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing yet. Like.
I don't know the timing. I don't know anything.
Yeah, like let me just play. Like let me just like give me a week or two to just figure out routes and timings and just like see what I can do. See what the ceiling is. See what the potential is.
But Clay, that's how it was for me. It's like retiring, right? It's when people ask me, it's like, will you come back and play again? I'm like, I'll never say never. But also like people also ask me, it's like, why don't you play COD? Like, why don't I play rank play with like Tom, or why don't I do stuff like that? Because I don't enjoy it, and I've been doing it for 13 years. I need a break. Like this year for me, it's like I already don't enjoy the game. I'm not playing COD at all. I'm sitting here. I'm doing the shows. Obviously, I still know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not stupid.
I know you were.
But like when it comes to like the actual like gaming part, even for fun, like rank play, I'm not touching this shit until next year. Like it's not worth my time,
bro. You don't even.
I need a break. I need a really big break.
You don't need to play the game. I mean, if you're watching the game, you can learn the game. Like you don't need to play the game to learn the game.
Especially when you've been playing for this long.
You learn faster watching.
I gotta say something, bro. I keep saying so much shit about the fucking No Pressure documentary. You guys have to understand. They hired a Hollywood studio. They cut literally fucking 40 hours of footage into 10 minutes and gave you guys like the heated moments, dude. Like that shit.
All the bad moments, all the negative moments.
Me the fuck off, dude. Even the Javed, when he got announced a head coach, like that video, they did a whole ass interview with me for an hour and a half, where the first hour I talked about Bobble and JP and what they bring to the team, and then like the last 10-20 minutes I talked about Javed. And all they put of me in the video was me talking about Javed and nothing about Bobble or JP.
But but Clay, they didn't send you the video and tell you, are you cool? Oh, they didn't do that?
No, they sent me my video, the one I did with Luna, and the first one was so bad, I fucking screamed at them, dude.
Shit.
Bro, it was like a whole ass, like, they came to my house and shit. We were there for 2 hours, bro. They sent a 12-minute cut, and it was like this 1 5-minute, like, talking point where we were talking about Twitter trolls, and that was, like, the main fucking, like, heart of the video. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is not, like, that was 5 minutes of a 2-hour-long conversation. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah, no,
like,
I was commentating.
They made those videos to be entertainment. Like, you guys gotta understand.
And they were good videos. I mean, people take them. You know, you gotta take them with a grain of salt. I also just don't think people realize how some of this shit works behind the scenes. You know?
It's not LYSL, like, because that's what they want people to watch it. Like, they want it to be entertaining, and like us just being like nice and talking about life shit. Like, they're not actually they're gonna put in like the screaming moments and the fucking fights and like, you know what I'm saying?
Bad moments. The bad moments.
It was like almost like did a hit piece on us. It was fucking weird.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. Nah, Krim was saying the same thing. Krim was saying the same exact thing. Krim was pissed off about it a little bit too. I was commentating it. I was talking over it, and I ended up backing out of it just because I was doing it every week, and I was just like, I'm gonna step away from this a little bit. Step away. I'm not gonna do that. It was fun to do. Every time I watched it though, and I was like reading the script and seeing what you guys are going through, I was like, dude, holy shit, these guys are nuts, man. These guys are nuts.
No, it's also pretty funny too, because they tell a story, but it was nowhere near the real story. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that was talked about and all the shit that happened and the roster swaps and all the shit, like, what was in those videos is not what really happened. You know, like,
you don't think so? It wasn't what really happened in those videos?
That's just what we said, like, on camera to make it, you know, seem like one way or another, you know.
Well, I mean, I also think
fist fought.
Yeah, I feel like in reality, right? I feel like everybody's gonna have a different outlook on, like, from their own POV, right? From their own POV, everybody's gonna have different opinions on what the fuck's going on. You know,
those videos were PR videos, dude. Like when we were like when they clipped it, like some of the stuff that was like talked about when the roster swaps happened, like you could tell they were just like, I don't know. I guess I'm on the inside side now.
Dude, I just remember,
it's obvious.
It got a little weird too at times. Like when you guys dropped Neptune, and then the next episode, it was like Hydra and Neptune are best friends, you know, and they were like walking around like they were wearing the same hoodie and shit. They looked like just the best of friends. But in your back of your head, you're like, they're not even teaming with each other. They're not even teaming up anymore. It's fucking all falling apart.
I don't want to talk about. I don't know. I shouldn't probably say anymore, dude. I'm already wanting to say more, but fuck it.
No, you don't have to say anymore. Honestly, bro, like respect for them actually making content, though. You know, respect to them actually.
No, I was all down. We had so much planned too that the players shut down. Like we were supposed to have a podcast. We were supposed to be doing like a game show type shit. We were supposed to be doing like all this stuff, but the players just like nobody wanted to do content.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, 100%. Boston versus New York. Fuck Boston. Fuck the Red Sox. New York every day of the week. New York every day of the week. All right, Clayster here. Fuck New York. Boston every day. Boston.
I didn't say that.
Clayster here. Forget it. Listen. I'm gonna be honest, bro. You know how like people always like substitutes like root for their teams and shit. No, every substitute on the CDL bench right now wants to see their team get shit on. You can't tell me otherwise. You can't tell me otherwise, bro.
Yeah, Pentagram is really like licking his lips right now after that fucking series. It's just thieves.
Pentagram?
Yeah, Pentagram's a sub for 100 Thieves.
I'm licking my lips.
Yeah, Clay's licking his lips for sure.
Yeah. They needed SMG, Clay. You got that?
The thing is, almost every maniac in the league I'm actually friends with, so I'd actually like feel bad.
No, you wouldn't.
You would not. You would definitely take the spot.
I would feel bad. It wouldn't change my outcome.
Yeah, it wouldn't change the decision, but yeah, you still. Yeah, I agree with that. It'll make you feel bad, but what are you gonna do?
It's not like somebody in the league where I'm like, fuck this maniac. I want his fucking spot.
Give me that fucking spot, bitch.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay, so
back the second time instead
what happened was
going into the birds.
After the first match, Porter and Paco lost all confidence in Neptune. The very first match in the league that we played a second one with him, but it was like chalked. Like I don't know what was going on, but like basically they came to me and were like, we can't play with, like Porter said, like I'll bench myself rather than play another match with Nep the first time, right? And so I was like, well, I guess this shit's fucking chalked, you know, like we need another.
Yeah, when your teammate says that, it's chalked.
Yeah, and when Paco started kind of roasting him a little bit too, he was kind of like making fun of him in game, like about his stats and shit. And then I was like, if Paco's fucking over it, like if he's done with it, then like this team is chalked, right? So we're like, all right, let's get a fourth. So then we knew we were gonna start in losers, and our thought process was we wanted somebody who like could handle the pressure on LAN, and we knew Matt could do that. So we used Matt, and then after the major, it just seemed like the team didn't want to play with him anymore. And
I'm gonna rewind this back a little bit if you don't mind. What do you mean after one match? You guys just chalked this guy up into one match?
Well, so it was two. Are you talking about Neptune?
Yeah, Neptune.
Well, not, dude. You think like look at my track history, bro. You think I'm giving up on the dude after a match? Like it was like the others did not want to team with him, so I was like, all right, bet, fuck it, we'll change it, and then. We used Matt for 4 matches, and it felt like everyone lost confidence in him too. And so then they're like, we need another fourth. And we were trying to get like fucking 5 different people, but like they're all on teams and shit and sub spot, and like there wasn't a ton of good options that we could grab out of challengers. And so I think New York as an org made the decision to put Net back in, and I was like, wait, we're putting Net back in? And they're like,
Wait, New York as an org, none of the players?
Well, like the players wanted to get rid of Matt, and they didn't want to play with Matt anymore. And so then the org was like, well, we don't know the solution, so we're just going to put Net back in and try that out again. And then the first day of scrims, Net goes, I want to run the flex. Like, Porter, you run the sub. And then the next day we played a match, and that's when he was flexing.
Right, and then you said after the match, what, you thought that was going to work?
Myself right then and there when I heard him say
that. He was so mad after we lost, and I was like, bro, there's no way you thought on like one day practice you thought like swapping the roles was going to work. Like, you can't be too mad about that, right?
Yeah, like you're just trying random shit at that point and just hoping it works.
And so then I think New York put him back in, and then a match later I got dropped.
Man.
And then they played 3 bottom of the barrel teams, and everyone's like,
man.
Yeah, I was mind blown.
And then after all that whole story, Zinni got pooped on by Paco. Holy.
Hey, but for the record, the whole time when they benched you and were playing with Nep, I was saying that. I was like, this ain't the end of it. This guy's still gotta go.
I mean, I'm just like the thing about it all, bro. And like this, I said to a lot of my close friends and stuff. Like, when we initially benched Nep, I was kind of getting pissed, like at the team, at like the effort levels from everybody, like not like there's literally no VOD review being done, no match prep being done, like, as a team. Like everyone did it on their own, apparently, but nobody would ever want to spend the time to do it together as a team, right? And I wasn't, like, playing a lot. I wasn't doing a lot of extra work. I wasn't doing a lot, right? And then when we initially benched Nep, I was like, fuck this. Like, if this is my last year or whatever, like, I'm going fucking hard. And I played so much COD, and I watched so much COD and spent so much, like, all of my free time was dedicated towards getting the team better. Like, I was just putting in so much work for that next month when we had Matt and then Nep again. And so, like, at the end of the day, I know in my head that I tried as hard as I fucking could, dude. Like, I got benched. I wasn't playing well. I tried to do everything I could to make us play better, to get us dubs. It didn't work, but I know in my own head, like, I tried as hard as I could possibly fucking try. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
And if, like, at the end of the day, if I know that about myself,
that's all that matters,
like,
for you. Yeah, bro, for you. That's like the most important thing, is to know that you gave it your all.
Exactly,
you know?
Because if I didn't and I still got benched, then all I'd be thinking about is, man, I could have fucking done more.
You could have done more.
I should have tried harder. I should have gave more effort.
Yeah.
You know, and no matter what anybody says about me, what anybody fucking, like, yada yada, like, yeah, okay, I was playing bad. You know, it's like there's no way around that. I understand I was playing bad, but I was trying my fucking ass off, dude.
Yeah.
And so. It's in the end, it's like, all right, I couldn't have done fucking anything else. Like, I wanted a team that believes in each other, man. Like, that was the thing all year, bro. Nobody believed in each other. Like, I mean,
there's no culture, man. No culture,
bro,
man.
We swapped, like, dude, people think it's like, oh, it's all me and shit. Like, bro, at one point when we initially brought Net back, Paco fucking blew the fuck up in the middle of a scrim one day and rage quit off and walked home and said he's booking his flight home and not coming back. Bro, and we thought he was about to go back to France.
What? This guy that has booked a flight back to France? Bro, oh, like, man, y'all were down bad.
It wasn't just me. It wasn't just Krim. It wasn't just Neb. It wasn't just Paco. It was fucking all of us, dude. Everybody had their own fucking little moments where they're fucking losing full, dude. Like,
this guy Paco wanted to go back to France, bro. This guy said, dude, I'm out of this country. I'm going back home. Speaking of Paco, he's 35 and 21 right now. Jesus Christ, man. That's game.
I'm happy they got the Pro-Am win, man. I'm proud of the boy.
Yeah, Paco deserved to win. He's fucking disgusting. That guy's disgusting, dude.
Clayster for dropping Asim and Mac. I fucking love this one, dude. Oh, yeah, they dropped Mac and Asim. How about... I went on vacation after champs last year. Asim was already off the team by the time I came back, and Mac's contract was too expensive, and New York was getting rid of him anyway.
No, the whole Clay,
so like fucking do with any of that.
If New York would have kept Asim and Mac, I think you would have went to another team. You would have just went somewhere else because you guys didn't want to play with each other.
Yeah, I mean, Asim was already on another team by the time we started talking about
team
decisions.
He was. Yeah, he was.
And Mac was off the team because his contract was too expensive.
It was
what?
I
dropped him. You know,
the whole key was not the whole key at the end of that year was who's gonna get the team. Are they gonna go with the young Asim and Mac? Or are they gonna keep Clay and build around Clay? Well, what are they gonna do? Like, they didn't know. I had told him, Clay, to keep Asim and Mac. That's what I always told them. And I figured you would just go somewhere else. So just go find another team. It's not like you wouldn't get on a team. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I had hell offers, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're fucking Clay. You would have just went somewhere else, got a fucking team, and everybody would have been hot. Do you?
Yes.
I already got hella offers for next year. Hey, bro. Next year's gonna be lit. Maybe this MW2 shit might pop off, bro.
Well, I don't know. Did you guys see Doug's sources?
Yeah.
I saw Doug leaked and said that he heard from sources that the game's not good. Yeah, take it with a grain of salt.
Well, what I saw though from a lot of like just not competitive stuff was that it's basically just Modern Warfare again.
7 and nigga, 0.3 again, my nigga.
Oh, wait, dude, that was funny, bro. Dude, Donnie is fucking hilarious.
You gotta watch the whole one, bro. You gotta
You never watched the whole one?
No, I've seen the whole one. I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it a bunch of times. Dude. Let me see.
It never gets old.
Never. All time. I got you.
I got it, dude.
Just got host fuck so bad.
You gotta replay the day.
Sheesh, Mo! Your ass just got Kentucky fried, my nigga! God damn!
I just got
nigga, what the fuck was you doing, Mo? What the fuck, yo?
He said, shit!
Damn! What the fuck was you doing on the map, son?
Sprinting the whole time.
Nigga, why? Nigga, shit!
We almost won that shit.
God,
oh my
damn,
god, bro.
Mo.
Oh my god.
We almost won that shit. Niggas is garbage,
bro. Clay, there was one with me and you too.
What the fuck?
Clay, there was one on your stream of me yelling at JCap.
God damn.
We're good.
You remember that one, Clay?
I don't.
Nah, there was one. Let me see if I can find it. ZOOMAA JCap Rage. It was on your stream, the clip. Yeah, here it is. Look at this. Here it is. Oh wait, no, this is not it. It's in here. Oh yeah, it is it. Here, right here.
Fucking hill, you're gonna take a fucking long route, you moron.
I was one shot.
I don't know where to
When we were playing ranked, I remember.
Yeah. No one's at the fucking hill. I don't understand how it's possible. I want full after you're sitting in a corner from fire.
Minnesota.
Yo, Clay, you were dying.
You did not run past that. All I ran past that from fire. You sit in the corner.
You're getting fucking smoked.
You're just sitting in a corner.
Smoked. You got fucking smoked. From me.
You're retarded.
fucking almost 100 in a race. Stop my baiting you.
Oh my god.
Bro, wait, Cap was actually making no sense though. Bro, I was 52 and 35. And he said that I was baiting. He said I was baiting. I said, bro, I got almost 100 interactions. How the fuck am I baiting? I am running at people. Running at them. Like, come on, bro. I even got Doug Sensor. Is that actually Doug? Wait, is that Doug right there? Doug Sensor 2213? There's no way that was Doug.
No shot.
Was that Doug?
That's not Doug.
Who the fuck is that guy?
No. Big Applesauce was the random we got on our team. He carried us through, bro.
Big Apple. Yeah, Applesauce was doing his thing, bro. He was doing his thing. Bro, it was always me and a Beezy in World War II and ranked. I was always playing against the Beezy.
Bro,
He was always playing against the guy.
That's how I convinced United to pick him up.
Through ranked,
Alec, and
yeah, through
Preston
ranked
would
this
play
year.
ranked all the time, and he had fucking 7
Yeah,
accounts
nah,
in
he's
the
good.
top
He
10.
was good as fuck at ranked.
Bro,
He was good as
I remember there
That's
was a
why I wanted to
specific-
pick him up too from ranked when I wanted to get him on the Black Ops 4 team.
But FaZe wouldn't pay 5K buyout to E6.
They wouldn't pay a 20K buy. I think it was like 15 or 20K.
5K.
It was 5K.
Because it was
to
like
get a BZ?
It was 5K for E6.
Yeah, it was like super cheap to get a BZ.
5K to get a BZ.
And they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it because they were like, he's an amateur player. He's not worth that much. It's the principal.
And we only scooped him. Y'all were
said
his first
what?
option. Y'all were his first option. He only came to us because y'all said no.
Bro, no, we didn't say no. He got cold feet because he thought we were never gonna get him, so he got
Thanks
scared.
for the ring, brother.
Shut your mouth. You know, and bro, Clay, think about how can that could change history.
Change everything. That's a
Yeah,
ripple
you know what I'm
effect,
saying?
bro.
Like that could change history, man. To this day.
Yep.
Len in the
$5
chat.
grand.
Get a Len in the chat right now. Get a Len in the chat right now.
$5 grand changed the course of history, bro.
Me and a Beezy could have been the duo.
Rewrote the history books, bro.
Bro, it would have been me, Celium, Abizi, Attach, and Priesta.
Damn, that's actually a fire
With
team.
Crowder as the coach.
But instead, you guys didn't qualify for the league.
And instead we got Zinni.
Oh my god.
Oh, hell no.
Zinni, bro.
Instead of a BC,
And this guy wasn't moving. He wasn't moving. I said we're playing with metal boots over
That
here.
ain't right. That ain't right.
Nah, we've busted. We've talked about this with me and Zinni on stream before. Bro, Zinni knows. Zinni will tell you. Yeah, I wasn't the best. Well, bro, you want to know why it was annoying? Because we wanted a sub player. We didn't need an AR player. We had Crowder and Preston and Dylan. They can all run ARs. We wanted more pace. We wanted aggression. I wanted that. I wanted a duo. I wanted a sub duo. I was so hyped about a Beezy. So fucking hyped, right? And I wake up one day and he said, Beezy's gone. He went to United. We can either get Lamar or Methods. Who do you want? I said, let me get a coin. Let's flip the fucking coin. I said, give me a coin. Let's flip the I said, boom. I said, boom. All right, looks like we're getting Zinni. And he said, looks like we're getting fucking Zinni over here. You know, it was so pissed off. And then we didn't qualify. We didn't fucking qualify. I said, jeez, coming off a top 3 at champs and a season 1 MVP year, we didn't qualify in the beginning of the first month.
And then FaZe spent more money to buy you guys into the league from Red Reserve spot. Like
I don't even think they bought.
Oh yeah, Red Reserve like dissolved.
They disappeared.
they still owe Trey money.
They went bankrupt. That's what happened.
They owe Trey money.
I'm pretty sure they went bankrupt, and then I think it was like Maddie or Trey or somebody called me, and we were just like, yo, you want to run it back, and we want to run this shit, and I was like, hell yeah, let's run this shit, let's do this shit, and we were good as fuck. We were hella good. We were a top respawn team for show.
think y'all probably should have won winners finals against us in playoffs.
Miami, we trolled. Yeah, but Miami, we fucking trolled bad, bro.
Map 1.
Bro, we got peace. We didn't check the corner in the back, bro.
Alec in the back corner.
We didn't check the back corner.
Alec.
Bro, we knew he was there and he pieced us up, bro. I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do, man?
That was actually a battle of a series. Like I think we 3-0'd you, but I think it was hella tight. Like
was it a 3-0? No, it wasn't a 3-0.
No,
I don't think.
No. I think we were up like 5-0 on.
We lost last map, I think. I think we lost last map.
You lose last map?
Yeah, I think so. I think you guys beat us last map, or maybe fourth map. But I don't think we got 3-0'd. I'm pretty sure it was pretty close. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. Chat, does anybody remember?
I'm looking.
Yeah, look it up, bro. 3-1, yeah, 3-1 or 3-1.
3-1.
I just remember trolling a couple maps.
We gotta look at the VOD.
Microphone.
We got my man Burden coming in high with 11 months. Give it up for Burden, ladies and gentlemen. Zinni with a 4 months.
S&D, and it was tight as fuck. It was round 11, and I remember this round. BZ threw his nade at the bomb and killed you guys.
I can't relive those moments. I just can't.
Yeah, y'all won a CSAT control versus us, which was nuts because we never lost that map, and then we absolutely obliterated you map 4.
Yeah, we got shit on.
Yeah, we fucking put you in a blender.
Yeah,
I was using that ACOG. I was using that ACOG site on the ICR.
Is that what you had on? The fucking you fucking
ACOG, bro.
You motherfucking
shit was godlike.
I had an ACOG site on. Give me a break here, bro.